Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for tuning in and rocking with me. We're gonna go ahead and jump right in, y'all, because baby, the downloads is crazy. Okay, I've been getting a lot of intuitive downloads, a lot of just, it's been a lot, you know what I'm saying? Even all last night, I was finna make a video last night, but I'm like, no, I'm finna just, I wanna relax, you know what I'm saying? But I was getting so many downloads. So look, this one of the first, and this not out here, but this one of the first downloads that I was getting, y'all. You could be dealing with somebody, and only take this if it resonates, okay? We gonna get to the cards in a minute. This not what the card is about. I'm gonna talk about what this card is about. This just a pre-shuffle. We gonna talk about it, and then we gonna get it on up out the way, okay? But one of the downloads I was getting, for some of y'all, you could have somebody like, okay, let's say if you're single. This for people who like single and dating. Or you could have been dating somebody like recently fresh. Okay? First of all, I'm seeing people out. The last night I was having a vision of people arguing in a car. Okay? And it was a man and a woman. So I don't know if somebody could be arguing in the car about you, or you is going to be arguing in the car with somebody else about something. Okay, take that how it resonate, but that can be significant. And I'm also getting the energy like, okay, so let's say if you are like dating somebody, y'all kind of new, you know what I'm saying? You could have found out that this person had a whole family. For some of y'all, somebody who you was dating, this could be recently, past, present, or future. Take it how it resonate. But I'm getting the energy of like, for a lot of y'all, this gonna be somebody like that's new to you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all getting to know each other type shit. But kind of find out this person, they have a family, you know? For some of y'all, they could actually be married, but I wasn't picking up on somebody being married, but that's not, we not going to dismiss that. I'm just getting that somebody definitely like in another relationship. In a relationship with like the mother of their child, the father of their child, like somebody still go home to their children and the baby mom or the baby dad. Like literally they live in the same house. They, you know what I'm saying? The person, the person that y'all have in common, they doing them. You know what I'm saying? But this is not something that the girlfriend is or the baby mama is aware of at all. You know, so cheating, basically. Some of y'all, you could be getting to know somebody and it's going good. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, they putting their interest, they putting their best foot forward. But this the thing about it too. Like this is like the energy of somebody putting their best foot forward and really like somebody do like you. I'm not going to dismiss that fact. Somebody do like you. Somebody feel like that you are like their next best investment. Somebody feel like that you would be a good investment. You know what I'm saying? Having a relationship with you would be, so for some of y'all, I don't know if that's if how you want to take that, but somebody do look at it as like you would be a great investment. Okay, you would be somebody good to invest in. You would be somebody good to build with type energy. But it's giving me the energy of, like I said, somebody in a relationship. So somebody ain't really telling their partner that they out here looking for somebody new, and you could be the person that's that caught this person eye. But my whole thing is that it's like, it's a no for me. Because like, first of all, why is you just not telling this lady or this man, however it fits for y'all, that look, I'm not happy here, I'm finna do me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like somebody don't know that's what somebody's doing. But you know what I'm saying? Somebody is being very sneaky. Like this woman don't know what this man is out here doing. Okay? You don't even know. Like somebody behind it for you. But I feel like it's either came out or it's coming out. Okay? And the thing about it too as well, like especially if for some of y'all, this half came out because maybe y'all got into like a little argument about it. Okay, like look, somebody could have tried to, and then hold on, this the main thing, y'all, with this situation. If you can resonate with this story, whoever this guy is, I'm definitely getting like a masculine type of energy. Whoever this guy is, instead of taking accountability because they got caught, like your intuition could have started going off. This shit just wasn't adding up. You know what I'm saying? It's only certain times a day this motherfucker not answering the phone. Y'all only go out on certain days, and you know what I'm saying? They never really available. Y'all never really, cause spend the night at their house. For some of y'all, you probably even never been to this nigga house. You know what I'm saying? He always coming over to your house. It's something like that where you just start, you know what I'm saying? Like you taking note. Okay, somebody taking note and they like, okay, I'm gonna let it slide, but I'm still like my antennas up. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm saying, this man, he out of line because like he moving on and he feel like that y'all can build something, but he not telling this woman. So technically it's still cheating. And I don't know how y'all feel about stuff like that, but I just feel like, nigga, if you would do it to her, like, and then especially y'all got kids together. Because for a lot of y'all, this is like the baby mama, okay? If you would do it to her, I'm sure like when shit don't go your way or when you get tired of me or when you feel like you don't want to invest in this, that's probably how you gonna move with me. You gonna still want to be laid up in my house or our house, whatever the situation may be, still using my resources. I'm still giving up, having sex. I'm still cooking dinner. You still gonna want those benefits while you out here looking for your next. Basically, at this point, it's like a victim. It's giving motherfucker be, you know what I'm saying? So it's a no for me. But if we all grown, y'all got free will. But this was one of the downloads I was getting last night. And also the thing about this person is as well is that until they not gonna be honest, okay? Because maybe y'all could have talked about transparency was a real big thing when y'all initially started talking. So y'all figure y'all was 100 with each other. You know what I'm saying? At least you was 100. You felt like he was 100. So it's this person, whoever this person is, they're not gonna take accountability for still being in this relationship or still being in this family dynamic. Somebody is looking at it, especially if you kind of called this person out. Okay, you just feel like something off. For some of y'all, maybe you didn't even say nothing. You just fell back because it's so fresh, nigga. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna play them games. I don't owe you an explanation. I guess you feel like you don't owe me one either, but I'm not finna my intuition not finna lie to me. Okay, you didn't show me enough where I feel like this ain't right. And every time, you could be the person where you tried to ask, and this the type of motherfucker who would literally beat around the bush. Okay, so you okay, no, I'm good. But some of y'all, you just fell back. So if you the ones that just fell back, somebody could be thinking could be on some shit this how weird and shiesty this person is, y'all. Somebody looking at you falling back as some type of childhood trauma or some type of past trauma. Okay, they looking at it, especially if you told this person about your ex. Somebody looking at it as you not really fully healing or getting over your ex, or there could have been something happening in your this motherfucker so shiesty, y'all. This is it's giving characteristics of a narcissist. Okay, but this is somebody, if you fell back and you ain't really gave no, you know what I'm saying, no reason why you just stopped picking up your calls, you following your intuition, you following your heart, you looking at the red flags and it's not adding up, okay? This person is looking at that as you still being traumatized from your past relationship. That's why you falling back from them. Or you still being traumatized from something that, from something that happened in your childhood, okay? They not putting two and two together because I don't know if they think you just slow or if this person that they is a liar to the point where they gonna take this shit to the grave type. You know what I'm saying? So they standing by what they standing by. Hold on, y'all. Let me go wash my hands. But y'all, this is somebody who literally and then even if y'all did have a conversation, maybe it turned into a little argument because I was seeing somebody arguing in the car. I don't know if this you and old boy or the other girl, you know what I'm saying? But I'm getting the energy that somebody is so manipulative and cunning that they gonna make it seem like the reason why somebody might even bring this up. They might even say this to you. Well, I see that you still need to heal. I see somebody might say some shit I see old boy did a number on you. Some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always encourage y'all, do not be telling these niggas about your past. We not focused on the past, we focus on the future. What the fuck you finna do right now? What's up with, you know what I'm saying? What's up right now? You know, and if y'all do want to open up about the past, don't let that be some shit y'all dragging out for a whole week. Motherfucker, we got 24 to 48 hours to talk about our past, shit like that. Then after that, that's that. Me personally, bitch, the past is dead. He dead. He died. Fuck is you talking about? She died. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna look because I don't wish that, you know what I'm saying? But that's just, baby, I'm the one, I'm gonna have a mental funeral, okay? He gone. Rest in peace, okay? But yeah, so especially if you told this person about some traumatic that happened with you and your ex, somebody definitely gonna try to bring that up. I see old boy did a number on you, or I see old girl did a number on you, yada yada yada, or even something as far as your childhood. If you told them some type of traumatic stuff with your childhood, they gonna bring that up and be like, well, nah, that's, you know what I'm saying, that's something you need to heal from when you was a child. You still carrying that baggage, or you still, you know what I'm saying? This is the type of person that y'all dealing with. Okay, or somebody, you know what I'm saying? And for some of y'all, you got out right on time. You stopped talking to this motherfucker right on time. I feel like I'm with that. And what's understood don't need to be explained. You know what the fuck you did. And I'm not finna sit here. And sometimes I feel like that be best sometimes as well. Because the thing about that is if you do try to confront people like this, They will do anything to manipulate the situation or try to convince you that what you're feeling or you know what I'm saying, your downloads, your intuition is off and it's trauma. When, you know what I'm saying, we're not gonna say that sometimes that don't happen. You know what I'm saying? People do sometimes still be reacting off trauma. But then at the same time, no, bitch, you're a cheater. Like you're literally creeping around. Like you're a creep. Somebody's dealing with a creeper. Okay? And he gonna try to use your childhood trauma and say that you're operating out of trauma or out of past hurt that you haven't healed from, you know what I'm saying, in order to kind of dismiss that he's a creeper. So that was one of the downloads. We gonna move on because I'm not gonna dwell on no shit like that. And then for some of y'all as well, you could be dealing with somebody in your family, y'all, because we have family. Okay, this could be somebody in your family. Look, and then look, I was talking about childhood trauma. That's crazy. Okay, so you could be dealing with somebody. You could be going through something with your family right now, and it's like one specific person. For some of y'all, this could be like a male cousin that came out in the reverse. So this could be like a male cousin that you don't fuck with, or for some of y'all with the emperor over here, this could be like a father figure, okay, or somebody who have children. Maybe this one of your cousins that got kids. Maybe everybody don't got kids, but you know that one cousin that, you know, got kids or some shit like this. Or this is giving like father, grandfather type energy. You know what I'm saying? Taking how it resonates is going to be different for everybody. But I'm getting the energy is somebody in your family that could be like basically like sneak dissing you. I don't know. Y'all could have fell out. You could have just, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what exactly happened. I don't know if we're going to get into it because I don't want to read into this bullshit either. Like it's this Sunday morning. What's up? Yeah. But you got somebody sneak dissing you, okay? A family member. For a lot of y'all, this is a male family member, okay? And it's like they are trying to like pressure other family to like hate you. With the pressure here, hating just because it's you, the whole family. Like this somebody who going around calling everybody. Like if y'all got into it, this somebody who going around wanting to tell their side of the story before you even process the shit. You know what I'm saying? You probably haven't even really processed the shit. Some of y'all, maybe you did process the shit and you just like, look, I'm just not gonna fuck with dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and give them space. I'm gonna get my space and I'm gonna just do me. But this is something, you got somebody, if you a family member, if y'all got into it about something, they is calling everybody in the family. They calling everybody in the family, trying to tell their side of the story and make it, I don't know what the fuck, they basically they dissing you. They dissing you, they hating, you know what I'm saying? They try to make it seem like it's not really beef, but then it's like somebody want to get something out before you do. So then it's like, bitch, what is you lying about? Because why is you in a rush to go and tell everybody some shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the big deal? Like, what is you know, I don't know. For me personally and from personal experience, usually when people be in a rush to go tell a story, you know what I'm saying, that motherfucker ain't really even processed yet. This shit could have just happened, and this bitch, she only in the motherfucker, or he or she, they already in the car calling. They not even making it home. You know what I'm saying? They already in the car talking about the shit. Usually that's because, like I said, they want to get their side out first, because usually it's some bullshit that they done did. You know what I'm saying? It's some bullshit that they done did, so they gotta basically paint the narrative, or you know what I'm saying? They gotta take lead of how the situation finna look before the person who basically, like the person who was in the right. Or the real truth, I would say that, before the real truth come out. Because at the end of the day, it's your story, their story, and then it's the truth. I feel like somebody's trying to run and trying to direct the narrative or paint the narrative before, you know what I'm saying, before you do. Because for some of y'all, if you tell your side of the story, it's shattering all types of illusions at this point. It's shattering all types of illusions, and it's gonna shatter somebody's character. Motherfucker gonna be looking at them sideways. Like, it's shattering all type of illusions at this point. So I feel like somebody's rushing to try to get other people, like pressure other people to go against you or to not like you. Okay? They like, well, guess what such and such did to me, or such and such said this, or you know what I'm saying? Like somebody they own that. Okay? But I feel like somebody like I said, somebody wanna like paint the narrative off top that like you the bad guy, or this was your fault, or you know what I'm saying, or they the victim. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Somebody want to come off as the victim off top. You know what I'm saying? So I guess you the villain, collective. You the villain. Somebody paint you the villain in this person's story. But I feel like it's unjust. I feel like for some of y'all, and it's not gonna be everybody, because some of y'all maybe you was starting shit and talking shit, but I'm really not getting that with this sneak dissing and with the hating. Okay, I feel like for some of y'all, this it wasn't warranted. Whatever this person did to you, it wasn't warranted, and you reacted. You know what I'm saying? As a human, you reacted, motherfucker. For some of y'all, this could be somebody who caused you a whole lot of childhood trauma from the beginning. So at this point, it's like, okay, we grown now, so boom, boom, boom. This how this shit finna really go. You know what I'm saying? You could have put your foot down against this father figure. Like, no, I'm not doing that. We grown now. You didn't cause enough trauma. You didn't cause enough childhood trauma and drama. I'm not finna allow that's not how I live my life. That's not how I operate. And you're not finna come up in here like you know what I'm saying, running some shit. Okay? This could be somebody trying to come in and tell you how to, this could be somebody who got like a problem with control. They like to control things and people. Okay? They give unsolicited or unwarranted advice. Okay, so maybe maybe somebody came and visit you and they like, well, you need to do this, that, but they all in your house. Like, no, that's not how we do stuff here. Okay, and maybe y'all could have got in an argument like, well, I don't do it like that, because when y'all did it like that, look, we fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Bro in jail. Sis got like 5 kids with 4 different baby daddies. Cuz over here, he fighting the case right now. So how y'all was raising us, that shit didn't help. That only caused trauma and dysfunction. You know what I'm saying? And maybe you said some shit like that and somebody got offended. Y'all got into some type of argument. And now they ran home and they called in Auntie Shirley and Auntie Bernice and, you know what I'm saying, cousin Robbie and all. You know what I'm saying? They trying to, you know what I'm saying, spread the narrative first. Okay, so just be mindful of that. Because yes, let's see. What is the sneak dissing for? But I feel like you got somebody specifically in your, for some of y'all, this could be a male cousin. Okay, I'm getting either a father figure or a male cousin. But you got somebody that's literally trying to pressure other people to hate you. Okay, or it's like they start some type of hate train against you. Okay, and it could simply be because you fell back from their ass with the space here. You gave somebody space. Maybe you handled something real gracefully. Maybe you could have cussed this motherfucker out. You could have, you know what I'm saying, stooped to their level, but you just was like, look, G, just go ahead and get out my house, all right? Like, you could have, for some of y'all, somebody feel disrespected, especially if this is like an elder, because you put them out your shit. Because they came over trying to be disrespectful, run shit. Like, no, we're not going to do that. Here, this is my house, okay? Okay? Yeah, for some of y'all, you just, ask for some space. Look, okay, well, shit, I hit you. I finna go do this, da-da-da-da. Even though motherfucker probably was lying. You just wanted to get a motherfucker up out your space. Somebody could have got offended, okay, and they going to tell everybody that, oh, you disrespectful, and oh, you da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? There's some shit like that going on. Yeah, just because you set up some type of boundary with the Queen of Swords here. They like you disrespectful because you set up some type of boundary. Okay, because you running your household how you want to run your household. You raising your kids different from how you was raised. Okay, and it might be a little, you know what I'm saying? It might be a little rocky, because sometimes you got to mix that soft parenting with, you know what I'm saying, with the hard parenting. But maybe you is one of the parents where, look, you used to get beat. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got y'all ass whooped. And maybe you don't whoop your kids. Okay, you take shit away. Run that game. Run that phone. You want to go do what? No, they can't come over. You on punishment, okay? You could be one of them people where you don't really, you know what I'm saying? Because maybe you don't be trying to discipline your kids as far as like whooping them and beating them, because that's how you was raised. You know what I'm saying? That's how you and your siblings or cousins was raised, and that shit didn't help. Because look, these motherfuckers in jail. These motherfuckers, they in karmic relationships. Don't know how to be by themselves. Somebody always got a new baby mama, a new baby. Somebody, a baby making machine popping out babies because they need love. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing that the real love that they need is self-love. You know what I'm saying? Something definitely could have been like real kind of like traumatic. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like you can tell by how people life is. By how your people life is. Where the fuck the ball was dropped. So you could be just trying to do things a little different. And then let's see, what's this, so what's the problem? Why is this person trying to pressure people? What is hate just because it's you? We just gonna get a little, I don't want to read too much into this. Oh, leaving somebody out the cold, some type of hardship, feeling left out. Somebody could feel left out. Somebody could have felt like that you should have helped them because they was experiencing some type of poverty or hardship. Somebody could just want you to struggle as well. With the 5 of Pentacles, what's this? Why somebody starting shit or trying to get everybody to gang up on the collective? Okay, because you got good news with the Page of Wands here. You got some type of good news or communication. For some of y'all as well, this could be somebody who low-key be in competition with you. With the Page of Wands, like this could be somebody who low-key be in competition. Ever since y'all was little, maybe there was like just a little competitive thing going on, especially if this is like a cousin, maybe if it's not a father figure. But then we not finna sit here and act like even the parents don't be competing with the kids. So somebody definitely could have been like competing with somebody. Definitely somebody could have want somebody to struggle. It's kind of giving the energy of, I want you to do good but not better than me, because I want you to always have to come back to me or depend on me or ask me like how to do this, how to do that, or what, you know what I'm saying? Like this somebody who needs to be needed, which I understand that as a parent, but at the same time, like you're not always gonna be around, motherfucker. So you should want your kids to be as independent as possible, because what's gonna happen when you're not here? That's something that's warranted. Everybody dies. So you want them to be so dependent on you because you need to feel, you know what I'm saying, in control. But what happens when you're not here? You setting people up. I feel like people who do that, they setting their kids up for failure. This could be that type of energy as well. Why is somebody trying to gang your pressure everybody to hate on you? Oh, we got the Page of Wands twice. For some of y'all as well, this could have something to do with like separation. Somebody could be trying to come between you and another sibling. Or something, like somebody trying to come between you and somebody that you was cool with. Or somebody could be trying to come between you and your... Oh, y'all. You know what I'm getting as well? We get the Three of Swords. Some type of betrayal. Conflict. Somebody could be trying to come between you and your kids. Either somebody trying to come between you and somebody that you was raised up with, like a sibling. Or somebody could be trying to like turn your kids against you. And maybe you had to check their ass and told them, look, no, they can't come over your house, or no, they not leaving with you, or something like that. You made somebody get out, okay, with the Five of Pentacles. For some of y'all as well, maybe you could have been like, okay, let me see, what's this Five of Pentacles? This some fucked up shit if somebody trying to turn siblings against each other, or somebody kids against them. Somebody could have like 2 boys. Okay, so regret. The Four of Cups, some type of regret, missed opportunity, depression. Somebody missed the opportunity. What's this Five of Pentacles? Somebody's in regret for leaving you out. Okay. Oh, the Hierophant. So for some of y'all as well, somebody could be like, somebody could be trying to pressure other people to turn against you, either because of your beliefs with the Hierophant here, or who you married to. Like somebody could not like your spouse, okay, and they try to get the whole family to not fuck with you and your spouse or something like that. Or this could be like, let's say if you, like, it's kind of, I ain't gonna, let me see before I say that. Some type of loss, disappointment, King of Wands. For some of y'all, okay, and only take this if it resonates. For some of y'all, you could have like let's say if your dad was married already and he was fucking with your mom and you was conceived, like kind of like a outside. I think I picked up on something about this before, kind of like an outside baby. So like, let's say if you was the outside baby, you could definitely have like, you could have definitely felt like isolated or left out, and maybe somebody's trying to like build a relationship with you now, but at first they was ashamed of you, you know what I'm saying, or they tried to hide their affair, and now somebody could be trying to come back around, you know what I'm saying, now that you older, and now that shit, who gives a fuck at this point, like, you know what I'm saying, and you could have possibly been like, no, I'm good, I don't want a relationship with the Four of Cups. And so now since you know what I'm saying, you possibly could have expressed your disappointment in this person even hiding you in the first place, or not being a man or a woman about the situation in the first place. And it's like you missed out on your childhood with your siblings. You know, you just missed those. You can't get that back. And so you could have told somebody that, and somebody like could have felt like you was being disrespectful. Okay? How they feel like you being disrespectful after they done disrespected the whole marriage? Like, ain't like people be just killing me. Like these old school motherfuckers, they be killing me. And I'm happy that it's people like us, the chosen ones, especially, you know, the millenniums, okay, even some of the Generation Z's, that's like, they know how to, y'all, we know how to like check shit respectfully. But it is like, no matter how respectful you get, they still gonna take offense to it. You cannot say one cuss word. You can still call them mom, call them dad. You can still say yes ma'am, no ma'am. You know what I'm saying? You can say please, thank you. As soon as you start expressing some shit and it start hit, you know what I'm saying? Especially if that shit hit, you make sense. It's like when you make sense, you kill it. You kill some of these elders, okay? Like they don't want us to have common sense. Like this should be crazy. Yeah, you could have called judgment on somebody though. Like, look, after it's been like 20 years, I got 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? I needed you 12 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And maybe you just like, look, I'm kind of good. And somebody could have got offended. Or for some of y'all, this could be somebody like that's trying to come between you, trying to have a family come against you in regards to like some type of sibling or cousin rivalry. It's just weird. So what's the let's see, we finna get up out of this. No, let's see, who is this male cousin? Let's see, who is this male cousin? For some of y'all, you could be dealing with like a Scorpio male cousin, or like I said, this family, this different cousins that you fuck with the 7 of Cups, because the 7 of Cups talks about different options. Okay, so this somebody they sneak this in you to everybody. Cousins, aunties, uncles, it's not just cousins. That's what I'm getting from this. It's not just cousins, it's everybody. It's like different people in the family. Look, I can't make this shit up, okay? Look, the 3 of Cups. This different people in the family. The 3 of Cups and the 7 of Cups in the reverse. This is somebody that's stuck in the past, or this somebody that's like this, because the 7 of Cups upright, it talks about childhood, some innocence. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, if you can resonate with some of that story, maybe you grown up, because the 7 of Cups in reverse can talk about maturity, okay? Maturity. Independence. So it's like you're mature, you're independent now, you got your own family, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like no kind of, you could feel like there's no really use, you know what I'm saying, for y'all to try to have a relationship now, even though I kind of disagree. But you know, this is your life. But I disagree. You know what I'm saying? But everybody's situation is different. There's always use. There's always some type of knowledge, some type of resource a person can offer you. You know what I'm saying? But maybe you ain't to that point. Or like I said, maybe you could feel like, look, when I tried to do that, you wasn't around, so I'm good. We're not gonna do shit on your terms. Okay? Or like I said, maybe it's like you feel like there's nothing, like, what can you teach me? What can you help me with? You know what I'm saying? But it's life, you always learning some shit every day, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I probably wouldn't want to be besties with a motherfucker, but I disagree in regards to what can you teach me? There's always some shit that you can learn, you know? But, you know, to each his own. But somebody could definitely feel like that, like, shit, I done been independent for so long, I done been doing everything on my own for so long, you know what I'm saying? Or I got these other people, you know what I'm saying? These is my family. You could be telling people like, look, I already got my family, or some shit like that. For some of y'all as well, you could have even just simply outgrew some type of like family dynamic or like family circle. Like maybe your family, they kind of like to party, kick it. With the 7 of Cups, it is kind of giving like drinking and shit like that. And maybe that's just not what you be on. You know what I'm saying? So, and they could be taking that the hard way, taking that, you know, taking your solitude and taking your elevation, you wanting to do better and you actually doing better. They could be taking that the hard way, like trying to sneak this to you, trying to say, oh, look, the collective think they too good to come over here to have a drink, or they think they too good to come to the barbecue. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that, with not knowing low key, you got to work. Okay, or not knowing low key shit, you tired because you a single parent. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. Yeah, I feel like you got people around you that's kind of taking some type of like solitude or even elevation, like personally, and they try to get everybody else in on it, like to feel some type of way. Like, so just be mindful, y'all. You got somebody that's calling up the family. They want everybody to like gang up on you, or like I said, for something could have happened. Something could have happened and they want to tell their story first to make it look like that you the villain, but really they possibly even started this shit with you. Okay, surrender, release. Yeah, it's like you surrendered something. You released, you broke up. There's some type of release or some type of breakup. And it's like you moving in silence. Okay, somebody also could have tried to take somebody to court for something and that backfired. Somebody could have tried to take somebody for court or something and the judge could have threw it out. And then for some of y'all as well, you know what I just heard? Somebody could have did some bullshit. They thought you was going to come back around and, you know, try to be cool with them. They wanted you to like sweep it under the rug, but you didn't. You did it. You know what I'm saying? You, of course, you moved on with life. They moved on with life. And now, whatever the situation is, it could be coming back up. And it's coming back up because something is backfiring. I'm getting that as well. Yes. Okay, let's move on. Let's see. Let's get some general intuitive messages for the collective. Let's get some general. What do the collective need to be aware of at this time? What do the collective need to be aware of at this time? Give us the surrounding energy. Anything that's going to help them on their journey at this time. Okay, something could be significant about a Taurus. You could be a Taurus. You could have Taurus in your chart. Sun, moon, rising, possibly even Venus. What does the collective need to be aware of at this time? 80s. Okay, so you could be like an 80s baby. Or if you know, yeah, you could be like an 80s baby. Money magnet, manifest easy. You could be like manifesting money. You could be getting to the bag. You could be focused on your money. Okay, or you could have this Taurus around you that's very like money motivated. Okay, jealous family. Here we come. Here it's coming again. Jealous family member, but this father, your father's side. Okay. So somebody could be dealing with like a jealous family member on their father's side, possibly a Taurus family member. They could be jealous of how you make your money, how you go after opportunities, cheating lover. Okay, so for some of y'all, this could be a cheating lover, or somebody could be getting cheated on. You wouldn't be in the safe if you weren't worth anything. Things that are hidden are protected and valued. Okay, so, so for some of y'all, you could be like hiding some type of money, or you could be protecting your finances or protecting your investment. Okay, because it's under money magnet, manifest easy. Yeah, you could be protecting some type of opportunity. It says when the connection is lost, the history becomes irrelevant. Okay, the demon they sense think you're pretty cool. Fast life. Okay, then we got fast life. What's this? Okay. So them the three that's at the top, ain't nothing after that. What's at the back? Air sign. Okay, so for some of y'all, you could be an air sign, or you could be dealing with the air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That was at the back as well. Okay, let's see. Let's see what this is about. Okay. So off top, we have air sign energy and we have Taurus. Okay, so those could be your signs or the people that you're dealing with. There could be like some type of opportunity that you're taking on, or you could be, like I said, you could be this money magnet. Like money just comes to you. Different opportunities flow to you. Okay, you could even be somebody where people like want to invest in you. People want to just do nice things for you. You know, like even as small as like you going to get your morning coffee and the person that's in front of you, they end up paying for it. Okay, little shit like that. Or you go somewhere and you buying a product and like I remember y'all like a couple weeks ago, this when it was before it started getting real hot, I went to Family Dollar and what did I get? I forgot. I went there for something, but I ended up seeing a fan. You know how they be having them little personal fans? I ended up seeing one of them too, and it was $5. Why the dude at the register, we talking and whatever, we both talking about how like you know, we flirt kind of awkwardly, you know what I'm saying? So we just kind of bypassed that and we were just having a small talk. Y'all, why I ended up walking out the store and I looked on my receipt and I'm like, damn, the fan wasn't even on there. Why he ended up just giving me the fan, y'all? Okay, so it could be shit like that. And I've been telling myself, like, I'm gonna have to go back and say thank you, you know? But I didn't want to go back because I noticed it as I was walking to my car because I'm like, damn, that was pretty cheap. You know what I'm saying? And I looked at the receipt and the fan was not on there, but it was in my bag. Okay, he placed it in my bag. And I'm like, okay. And I was looking back because I'm like, I wonder if something, did I beep? You know what I'm saying? Did I beep? And they like nothing happened. I walk into my car, I'm smiling, I'm in a good mood. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, period. I got my little fan for the summer. And that motherfucker definitely came in handy at Juneteenth because baby, okay? But it could just be little shit like that. People give you discounts. People willing to put their employee discount in for you. Or, you know, motherfucker just willing to even just throw you some. Here, take this shit. Type of energy. Okay? But you could definitely be like a money magnet. You could be somebody where you manifest different opportunities and manifest different resources very quickly. Okay? But let's see, what is this about? Because we have a cheating lover. So it could be somebody that's like, somebody could be born in the 80s they're like deal with like cheaters, or that's like getting cheated on. Okay? And something could have happened, like, I don't know, something could have happened with a lover, and maybe like the whole side of your family members, like, so you can have something. Okay, look, this one I'm getting, y'all. Something could have happened like in your relationship that like somebody family knew, like everybody knew about some shit except you. Okay, because it says you wouldn't be in the safe if you weren't worth anything. Things that are hidden are protected. So somebody definitely, like a whole family could have knew about something except you. And for some of y'all, this could be about somebody cheating. Okay, or this could be about somebody like having like a money opportunity that they kept from you. For some of y'all, this could be somebody cheating for money, like, and the whole family knew except you, like they was protecting this person. Okay, and for some of y'all, this could be a Taurus that's born in the 80s, or you could be the Taurus. Take it how it resonate. Oh yeah, and then we got air sign up there. But let's see what this is about. Let's see, clarify this Taurus energy. When the connection is lost, the history becomes irrelevant. So let's say if that story did resonate, the whole family knew that you was getting cheated on. Okay, or the whole family could have knew that somebody was, just what I'm getting as well, y'all. The whole family could have knew that somebody was dealing with you strictly for money. Okay, like they knew that you make good money. You could be like a business owner. You know, Tauruses, they work hard. You know what I'm saying? Them the bulls. They don't play. They stubborn. They grounded. I never really met a Taurus that wasn't a hustler or that didn't have a job. I mean, I have, but the ones that I kept around me, they stayed with some motherfucking money. Okay, stayed with a job. So yeah, they gonna get it. Like, I feel like it be like that a lot with earth signs. Like, motherfucker definitely gonna get a bag. Okay. But maybe, like I said, it says, because what we had, fast life. Somebody could have been a hustler, too, with the fast life here. But when the connection is lost, the history becomes irrelevant. And so somebody could be, like, sending you, like, evil eye with the demon they sent to attack you, thinks you're pretty cool. So you can have this person sending you the evil eye all because they got caught. That's what I'm getting. That'd be crazy. Motherfuckers get caught and they start sending you the evil eye. They start playing on your downfall. Like, bitch, what? What's this Taurus? Let's get one for this Taurus energy. This somebody baby daddy, baby mama. Okay, so this could be really a water sign. So somebody could really be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Excuse me. Somebody could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but maybe they have like a Taurus moon. Okay, or somebody, it could be the opposite. Somebody could be a Taurus, but they have a water sign like moon or water placements. Okay, but this could definitely be somebody who you have kids with, or you know what I'm getting as well. This could be somebody like that was cheating with you, but they were still dealing with their baby mama, okay, or their baby father. That's what I'm kind of getting as well. Okay, what's this 80s baby? What's this 80s baby? So somebody could have like a baby mom or a baby daddy that's a water sign. What's this 80s baby? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What's this 80s baby? Divine protection. So you could be this 80s baby that's being divinely protected from something. Yeah, you're being divinely protected at this time from some type of drama. That's what I just heard. Some type of drama, family drama. Not only is this person messy, they whole family messy. That's what I just heard. Somebody's whole family could be messy. Yeah. This one I'm getting as well. Somebody could be around a whole bunch of enablers. Like this person, especially on their father's side. Okay, and you know what, with the father's side, I just heard that's she her daddy daughter, or he his daddy daughter. Somebody act just like their daddy. So if their daddy ain't shit, you know what I'm saying? But somebody around a whole bunch of enablers. But the crazy thing is, it says jealous family member. Like they around people that enable them because they low-key jealous of them. They don't want them to do well. They don't want them to do good. They don't want them to do better. So it's low-key, like it come off as support, but it's really jealousy. Like somebody around a whole bunch of enablers that's really jealous of them. Like they want somebody to be codependent. They want somebody to be in drama. They don't want somebody, you know what I'm saying? Somebody don't want you. It's these people don't want this person to really do better. What's this money magnet? They try to, and then you know what else I heard? Whoever this people family is, they try to come off as supportive, ride or die. You know what I'm saying? These are the type of people, look, this is what I'm getting, y'all. This is the type of people where, like, they'll fight together. They'll fight together, but don't really like each other. They'll fight together, but they won't tell their people, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, don't do all that. You got shit to lose or da-da-da. Like, these people, they thrive off of drama. Okay, these are people who, like I said, they'll fight together. They'll call this person to fight, but they won't call this person to get no motherfucking money. They won't put them on. They won't give them no like business opportunity. They won't let them know who the fuck they realtor is, or they won't let them. You know what I'm saying? They won't put, you know, like they won't put them on. Like they won't. It ain't when it's about money. And look, I can't make this shit up. Drama, guns, violence. Bro, what's up? Cuz But when it's about some money, getting a job, getting a promotion, you know what I'm saying, getting somebody feet in the bill, you know, just getting somebody feet in, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and put me in, bro. Put a good word in for me. They won't do that. They won't do that. And I feel like whoever you are, I don't know if this is your family or you could be connected to somebody that got family like this, but right now you're being divinely protected from this shit. Okay? So I feel like you need to bow out gracefully before shit get too deep. Especially if you don't have kids with this person already. Now, if you already got kids with this person, then I don't know. Let's see. What's this money magnet? What's this money magnet? Okay, damn. Black car, transportation, trying to figure you out. Okay? Somebody could be trying to figure you out how you, like, say if you just purchased a car. Somebody trying to figure out, like, damn, how the fuck do you got this car? Or even like say, you know what I'm really getting? I'm getting like somebody where you could have just bought a car and then maybe you got another car. Okay? Somebody trying to figure out something about like how you was able to purchase a car, or you could have like had a car, maybe you traded it in and got a new car. Like you could be somebody where you flip cars. Maybe you got like a dealership license where you be going to the auction and you get cars, you fix them up, and then you know what I'm saying, you ride them for a little while and then you sell them motherfuckers and you do it again. You could be somebody that like flip cars or some shit, or you could have like a transportation business with the car, with the transportation. Okay, something could be significant about a black car as well, but somebody's trying to figure you out. With the figure you out, curious, somebody's trying to figure you out. Okay, how you make money, or how you get your money, or how you able to afford something, okay, or afford like a certain lifestyle. People are in your business, G. Okay, they in your business. They very, 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 very curious. Okay, and then we had health burning in the reverse. Something is lifelong, like you. I just heard, baby, I'm a hustler. This it ain't in me, it's on me. Okay, this lifelong. I'ma always get to the bag. I'ma always manifest easily. You know what I'm saying? Somebody also could be curious on how, like, if you talk about that you into manifestation and shit like that, people want to know like how you do that shit. Okay, these people they want you to show them, but they probably not gonna say nothing. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna like it only take that if you into that. Like if you have literally told these people, or you hinted like, yeah, I be manifesting this, I be manifesting that, I'm into the 369 rule, the law of, if you talked about shit like this to these people, they want to know. Like they want to know, first of all, obviously they see it's working. Okay, so they know whatever it is, whatever you're doing is working. Now they want you to teach them. They want to teach you. They want to know about it. These could be people that's like researching this shit. You know what I'm saying? They want to come to you. But it's like they not, you know what I'm saying? They not, or they already know that they really can't, because maybe for some of y'all, you don't really fuck with them like that, okay? Or they don't fuck with you, okay? But no, you do got motherfuckers curious about either how you make your money, how you flipping cars, or how you flip your money. And then if you into like I said, manifestation, the 369 rule, the law of attraction, you got motherfuckers curious about how you do that shit, because these people could be doing it and maybe it's not working, or motherfuckers want to start doing it. Okay, but I feel like something is lifelong. Okay, you gonna always be like, that's your birthright. You gonna always get money. You gonna always make, you like, a way is gonna be made for you. Okay, no matter what, especially in regards to money, whether it's you working a job, whether it's you hustling, like you gonna always be able to make some money. Like that's like your life path. You a money magnet. You gonna always get opportunities that's presented to you. You gonna always get bills paid when you need them paid. You gonna always be able to have you a whip, even if it's a trapper. Like you gonna always be able to manifest what you need. Like that's your birthright. Okay, for whoever you are, you being able to pay for shit, especially when you need it. Now, it's not gonna be you probably trying to get money for a bottle or to buy this section. You might struggle a little in that area, especially if you kind of like a little irresponsible with your money. But as far as like handling business, being able to keep a roof over your head, being able to keep a whip, being able to, you know what I'm saying, pay for food and light bills and phone, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna always have that shit. You gonna, because it's like not only are you a hustler, but it's like I said, that's your birthright. With the health in reverse, lifelong, that's your motherfucking birthright. You gonna always pay attention. You're blessed. You're divinely guided and protected and provided for. That's what I heard. Somebody is very divinely provided for, divinely protected. Like, that's your birthright. That's your birthright. It's simple as that. So some of this shit that you even if you're not into manifestation, maybe you don't even know how this shit be happening. You just know that you wake up and shit, you make shit happen. Your mind just be to make shit happen. And it happens. And I feel like it's because you are definitely divinely protected and divinely guided. Like, your birthright is for you to not worry about money. Your calling is bigger than that. Spirit don't want you worrying about how you finna pay this bill or pay that bill. You got bigger fish to fucking fry. So to other people on the outside looking in, it may look like that you this big bank Hank. You may look like the ATM. You may, you know what I'm saying? Even if you don't got everything that you want, you got everything that you need. Okay? And then with the Taurus, you know what I'm saying? Especially if that is your sign. You know, Tauruses, they like to look good. You know, they can be one of the more flashy type signs. So you can definitely like carry if you are struggling, you can definitely carry your struggle very well, where it may look like, you know what I'm saying, that you having all this money, but you probably not. For some of y'all, we're not going to dismiss that motherfucker really don't be out here having that shit. You know what I'm saying? But for some of y'all, you definitely could be kind of like in your building stages, but it's like the way how you carry it, how you keep popping out with different shit, especially popping out with whips and being able to sell other people whips and shit like that. Somebody also could be a mechanic, like they could fix on cars. Like, people, like, they curious. How did you study being able to do this shit? Okay? But I feel like that's your birthright. But some of these people that you got around, you wouldn't be able to say that to them. They gonna look at you like you crazy. And then look, I just see, look, I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up. That's your birthright. You inherited that. This money making, this money magnet energy that you have, this being able to manifest easily when you really need it, that's part of your divine inheritance. Ashe, baby. Yes. I love that. I love that. Period. What's this jealous family? What's this jealous family? Father side. You got some jealous people on your father's side. Okay? For some of y'all as well, if this is not jealous people on your father's side, you know what I just heard, because these cards are above each other. This could be your baby mama or your baby. I'm not even going to say that, because it says father. This could be your baby father. Okay? This could be his family that's jealous of you. Okay? If it's not your father's side of the family that you having problems with, this could be your baby's father family that is jealous of you. Okay? Yeah. Somebody, we got abuse. There could have been like some type of mental abuse, physical, financial, emotional, spiritual. There was some type of abuse that happened within a family on the father's side. Okay, yeah. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We got earth sign energy out here. Okay, mom, aunts. So you could be an earth sign. You could be an earth sign mother. Or also something could have to do with like an earth sign mother. You know what I just heard, y'all? Somebody mama was in on some type of abuse. Like I said, I'm getting energy. Everybody know that you're getting cheated on except you. That's just confirmation. And the mama definitely knew. The mama probably was the one who encouraged this person to do this for money. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so look, y'all, this is what I'm getting. You could have been dealing with somebody that was a cheater. Okay? And somebody could have been cheating for money, okay? Instead of them being able to go and manifest money like how you do, and you know what I'm saying, get a job or hustle, you know what I'm saying? They hustle was like cheating with people, okay? Like they hustle like something. It's giving sex worker, prostitute, okay, gigolo, okay? Somebody baby daddy was a gigolo basically, and they mama was the one who was basically encouraging this shit, especially if the mama is an earth sign, okay? Now, if the mama ain't an earth sign, this could just be somebody that this could be somebody that's also jealous, that tried to like abuse you in some type of way, or that tried to like co-sign some type of abuse. But if your baby daddy have an earth sign mama, she basically taught him this shit. She was in on this shit. She told him, oh yeah, go, you know what I'm saying? She finna pay for it, go do it. You know what I'm saying? Only if it's an earth sign mother. If not, then this mom, they just knew. She probably didn't encourage them, but she knew about the abuse. And she like, this is the type of energy where somebody, they knew about some shit and they didn't say nothing. Like an enabler. Somebody was around a whole bunch of enablers that low key they was jealous of you and low key jealous of their own child or their own family member. Like they didn't want them to like somebody around people who don't want them to do better. Period. They don't want them to do better. And I feel like you could have came into this person's life and you know what I'm saying, you had a lot of potential. They could have seen your potential. They see that you a money magnet. You out here, you be, you know what I'm saying, accomplishing your goals. You be getting to your bag. And they knew that if you were to basically kind of like pour into this person and get this person to really pour into you, y'all kind of get on the same page. They knew they wasn't going to be able to have no control over this person. They knew, for some of y'all, they even knew they probably wasn't going to never see this person really like that again. Because they going to be invested in a family. They going to be invested in whatever this relationship is that's elevating them. Not only financially, but then also spiritually. Also spiritually, mentally, emotionally. Okay? But you can be getting some good karma. If you dealt with some shit like this, you had to deal with like jealous family members. Whether it's your father's side or your you know, somebody who you got kids with, they whole family trying to come against you, you could be getting some type of karma, some type of good karma. Okay, for some of y'all as well, somebody could be like, something could be significant about like your neighbors on the left side. Maybe the neighbors on the left side of you, they are familiar with like this certain family member, or you know what I'm saying, this or your baby daddy or baby moms or some shit like that. So they could definitely be like running back. If you know that's true, if you know like you moved in a neighborhood or a complex and you know one of your neighbors cool with some people that's jealous of you, they definitely be, okay, they be trying to figure out. They like, damn. They be telling them, damn, the collective then got another whip. Or the collective then, you know what I'm saying? The collective, they've been stepping out looking real good. Okay, the collective, especially, and then also if you do something from your home, like you got like a side business and you be having people like pull up because you braid hair, you fix cars, you do lashes, or you could even sell plates. I feel like they talk about all that. Like they be clocking your teeth. They trying to pocket. I'm getting energy of pocket watching. Like somebody be, especially if they know that you hustle, you do something out of your house. It's giving heavy pocket watching. Okay. What's this cheating lover? Cheating lover. Whoever this cheating lover is, they could be born in the 80s, y'all. For some of y'all, this could be like a stud, a masculine woman, or if this is because we got baby daddy, baby mama up here. So y'all know how I feel when that stud come out when it's some shit like this. Tell your mama how she raised a bitch. What Cardi say? Tell your mama how she raised a bitch. Okay, it's giving real bitchy. Okay, if you know you ain't into the LGBT, if you ain't a part of the community, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, you heterosexual, it's giving bitch, okay? For some of y'all as well, somebody also, you know what I just heard? Somebody also could have been sneaking dick and cheating with a stud. Like your baby daddy could have been like fucking around with a masculine woman, a stud. She's sneaking dick, and it was from your baby daddy. She's sneaking dick. Ah, yes. Let me get one more on this stud. Cheating lover. Okay, somebody mad. They like, bitch. Divine timing. I feel like that's gonna come out soon. Okay, divine timing. Divine timing is something that's gonna be exposed to you about somebody like fucking on studs. Okay, or like I said, if you is a part of that community, I feel like you're gonna find out that somebody's sneaking dick. Okay, somebody sneaking dick. Pressure. Somebody could be trying to pressure somebody. Yeah, I feel like something is coming out in divine timing about some type of cheating lover. If you don't know already, yeah, okay. Okay, what is things that are hidden are protected and valued? What is things that are hidden are protected and valued? Okay. Hey, just because it's like you being protected from these people, y'all. You being protected. You're being called to also protect yourself from, like, don't be trying to be out here being flashy. That's what I'm hearing as well. Because you got this type of energy around you right now. You got like a whole family, a whole group of motherfuckers that's like this. and they trying to figure out how you doing something. They trying to figure out how you flipping out these whips. They trying to figure out how you even able to. Some of y'all, you probably just got one car, but they trying to figure out how you able to afford what that car you got. So I don't know what the fuck you pushing, okay? But people are trying to figure out how you able to afford something, okay? And then it's like for some of y'all as well, they could be like, these could be people that you've been around for a while. So it's like with the lifelong here, like ever since you met these people, or ever since like you moved to this area, or if this is family, ever since you got, being in contact with this family, it's like you always, basically like I said, you never go without, at least not for too long, okay? Car breakdown, that motherfucker fixed within 24, 48 hours, okay? Eviction notice, that shit paid the next day. For some of y'all, you don't even get that far, okay? Lights cut off, motherfucker, 2 days later, that motherfucker's back on. Like, it's like you never stay down for too long. And these people, like, they know that. They know that you always, they know that you always gonna make a way. Like, a way is always made for you, okay? So you need to, right now, I'm getting the energy of that you need to, like, protect your privacy, okay? Be more private, be more reserved, okay? And also, if you do feel like that you are, like, being, like, secluded from people, or you being called to be like in hermit mode, or be by yourself, that's going to be your protection. You being by yourself, you being, you going in hermit mode, you just focusing on work home, that's going to save you from a lot of shit. It's going to save you from being in third party situations. It's going to save you from some type of abuse from family members, specifically like a mom figure, okay? Or this baby mom, baby dad, like it's gonna even protect you from their ass trying to abuse you. It's something that you got going on that you need to keep on the low right quick, okay? Right quick. You need to keep on the low, okay? You need to keep something to yourself, some type of opportunity, some type of inheritance, some type of money. For some of y'all, you can't really keep this to yourself because it just shows in your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker come bust your window out, okay? The next day that motherfucker fixed. Like I said, okay, anything, you always hair done, nails done, everything did, you know what I'm saying? You stay getting your shit done every 2 weeks. Kids good, like, it's like the way how your lifestyle is showing that you know what I'm saying, that you a money magnet, because that shit costs money. And, but at the same time, it also brings jealousy. It also brings, like, hating. And we want to try to, you know what I'm saying, we can't stop it, but we can, you know what I'm saying, try to like limit our access, limit people access, you know what I'm saying? And limit that energy. Try to, like, you're being called to kind of limit, you're being divinely protected, but also you have to do your part in regards to like limiting some type of access to you. Get these people from around you. If you know that somebody jealous, if you know that somebody running back telling your baby mama or your baby daddy your business, get that bitch from away from you, okay? Family or not, you know what I'm saying? For some of y'all, like I said, you could be dealing with a Taurus or air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but keep these people away from you, okay? Because they sending you the evil eye. They also could be talking about you. Like, these could be people that be saying that, like, you a sex worker, okay? Or you sell drugs, or you in this fast life, even though, motherfucker, you work. But that's how, like, that's because people, they so curious. They don't know what exactly you do, so all they can do is assume. And for some reason, they assuming the worst. And I feel like people only assume the worst because of, low-key, it's a reflection of them. You know what I'm saying? You're going to always see the bad in mother, always. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, no, you see people for who they are and what it is. But for some people, in some situations, you're going to see, if you always seeing the bad in people, that's like a reflection of you. You know what I'm saying? That's because low-key, that's how you view yourself. Okay, and I'm kind of getting that type of energy. Okay, we got 2 cards out here that talk about jealousy. We got a card out here that talk about hating. We got a card out here that talk about cheating. These people that not only they possibly get cheat on all the time, these people who cheat themselves. These people who don't love themselves. Okay, like, that's what I'm getting, y'all. These people don't love themselves. You're around a whole bunch of people that don't love themselves, and that can be very, very dangerous. These are the type of people who will accept anything. They do anything for money. They got a whole bunch of enablers around them. They got a whole bunch of, like, people that don't. These are the type of people where they talk about each other. They be jealous and hating on each other. But then, like I said, when it's time to pow and it's time to fight or some shit like that, that's when they stick together. That's when we family. But other than that, like, these are the type of people, they won't show up for your grand opening if you open up a business. They won't show up, you know what I'm saying? They won't show up to shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They won't come to your graduation party. And if they do come to your graduation party, it's because they know it's free food going to be there. Type of energy. Like, this the type of bum ass energy that this is. If they come to your baby shower, these type of bitches who won't come with no gifts, even though the Dollar Tree right there, and they got plenty baby shit. And then these type of hoes that come to your baby shower without the gifts, but they got weed, they got liquor. You know what I'm saying? Like bum ass shit like that. Like, stay away from these bum ass people. You're being called to protect yourself from these bum ass people. The divine is gonna help you, but it's only so much that they can do because we do have free will. So stay away. If you know somebody is connected to somebody that don't fuck with you, baby, best believe that you're one of the topics of the conversation, if not the whole fucking conversation. Best believe it. Best believe it. So your best bet is to just stay in your lane and do you. Okay? And if you've been doing that, keep on doing it. Right now ain't the time to pop out. It's not the time to pop out because you got too much low vibrational shit around you, low vibrational people. Spirit's trying to keep you safe. They trying to, you know what I'm saying? They trying to keep you hidden. But it's like, it's hard to keep you hidden because, like I said, this is your birthright. This is your divine inheritance. You being able to manifest money. You being a money magnet. You being able to have everything that you need. You know what I'm saying? That's your birthright. So it's kind of hard to, basically it's hard to hide some shit. It's hard to hide somebody that's so blessed. That's basically what it is. Okay? And that's fine. That's something you have no control over that. But what you do have control over is the motherfuckers that you allow to be around you. It's the conversations that you have. Keep it brief with these hoes. If it's me, bitch, I ain't got shit to say. We ain't no, you know what I'm saying? I do the little nod, if that. If I already know that, if I already know that you an op or you fucking with an op, bitch, you ain't getting shit from me. You know what I'm saying? If you like somebody that like to keep the peace and you just want to be respectful, nod and keep on going. That's it. Nod and keep on going. But you got to start learning how to keep it brief with motherfuckers. Because you're being protected. God is trying to protect you. But in order for you to have this protection, you can't be around everybody. First of all, you're not for everybody. And second of all, you just can't be around everybody. You can't. I don't know what type of area y'all live in or some shit like some weird shit like that. But you could be around a lot of motherfuckers. You could be around where motherfuckers, they hurting. They hurting. They dealing with abuse, okay? They dealing with like... You could be around motherfuckers where they deal with a lot of family drama, a lot of abuse, mentally, physically. I just heard even SA abuse. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these people, they got a lot of baggage, they got a lot of trauma, they got a lot of anger built up. So you being called to keep it cool, keep it cute, and keep it low. You know what I'm saying? Keep a low profile. And that's not to say don't get cute, don't dress up, put your shit on everything. You know what I'm saying? But if you're gonna do that, stay out of motherfuckers' face. Stay out of motherfuckers' face and be aware. Be aware. Be aware of your surroundings. Make sure your cameras got batteries in them. Make sure them motherfuckers working. Be aware. You know what I'm saying? Be aware, because sometimes that's just how you is. That's just how, you know what I'm saying? You could throw on anything and motherfucker be like, oh, look at the collective. But this some shit that you probably had on your closet for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? I'm picking up an energy like that. So maybe you can't even help it. You can't even help it. You put some shit on, you feel like you just throwing some shit on, but to other people around you, like, they feel like you putting that shit on. And this could be a whole outfit from Target. Okay? Or like I said, some shit you had in the closet 2 to 5 years. You know, shoes, they look brand new, but you done had them 3 years. That's because you take pride in your shit. You take pride in, you know what I'm saying, in how your appearance. You take pride in your stuff. You know what I'm saying? You take care of your shit. You know what I'm saying? So it lasts. You're not around people like that. You around motherfuckers that are dogs, especially they dog shit out. They dog people out. They dog each other out. And they be lovers, families, and friends. You around people that they just... Baby, look. When the connection is lost, the history becomes irrelevant. So it don't matter about, oh, we used to do this. Oh, that's your baby daddy, or that's your baby. Oh, that's your mama, that's your aunt, that's your daddy. Nah, motherfucker, they already betrayed you, or if they knew about some type of betrayal and didn't tell you, them not your people. And that's okay. It don't have to be like no animosity. That's okay. Because you know the crazy part about it is that's life. That's life. Now it's gonna be up to you on whether you gonna love yourself and respect yourself enough to not allow this flawed ass shit around you, so you can continue to, you know, walk in your purpose and walk in this money magnet type of energy that's destined for you anyway. Because another thing about that as well that's coming to me, like, because this is your birthright, this money magnet type of energy, you being able to be blessed, you being able to not go without for too long, the people, you got to be careful, the people you have around you, because that shit rub off. You know what I'm saying? That shit rub off. And now you over here, you conversating with the low key with the op, and now this bitch over here blessed. And it's only because she connected to you. But the whole while, this somebody that your baby daddy cheating with. Or this could be the stud that know, you know what I'm saying, that know the baby daddy be cheating on you, or whatever the case may be for y'all. This could be somebody that's low-key trying to abuse you in some way, or have abused you in some way. But by you still being connected to this person, it's like you got it's like a cord where your blessings and your protection, your divine gifts is being open to these people, because you have an open connection to these. No, cut that shit off. Cut that shit off. Let these hoes burn. Let them struggle. Just like they'll watch you struggle, just like they'll watch you get cheated on, watch you go through. Let them. Y'all gotta stop trying to save people. Everybody is not your fucking assignment. And then to think about that as well, you trying to step in thinking you saving somebody, you not doing nothing but stepping in, taking on their karma. Yeah, and that's how. And one way how you gonna know for my divine one, whoever got this blessing, who got this divine protection and abundance over their life, your money gonna start to dwindle. That's how you know when you around the wrong people. Your money start to dwindle. You having to start digging to your savings when your savings be that don't nobody be on touch that. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to fuck up your blessing and fuck up what the fuck you got going on, and how the divine rocking with you, trying to be Captain Save-A-Ho, or trying to fit in, or trying to be cool, or trying to be friends or buddy with motherfuckers. Go read a book. Go get a hobby. Go practice your crafts. Go pick up some more hours. And if you got kids, go hang. That'll be my first thing. Go hang out with your motherfucking kids. And if they don't want to hang out with you because they got their own shit going, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Go watch some TV or some shit. Even though that's like a bottom on the list as well. But it's plenty of shit that you can be doing where you can stay out of motherfucking faces and stay in your lane and entertain yourself. But y'all, that's the message. I know I don't, it's already long. I feel it in my spirit. Let me look at the time. Yep. Okay, y'all, that's the message. So we're going to go ahead and end it right there. I hope the message brought any type of clarity, or I hope it was useful to you. Let me know in the comment section, okay? Put yes, put blessed. Okay, no, I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. Yes, this is your divine birthright for some of y'all. That's why you don't look like what you've been through. And that's why you don't go through shit long. You know what I'm saying? Everybody go through shit. Let's not get that misconstrued. Everybody go through shit. But you could definitely be somebody where you don't go through, you're not down for too long. You're not down for too long, okay? You're not down for too long, especially when you're doing what the fuck you supposed to be doing. Now, it might be a little different if you're a little hard head, because hard head make a soft ass. But you know, if you're doing what the fuck you supposed to be doing, you're just never down for too long, okay? Motherfucking 24 to 48 hours. You know what I'm saying? Most cases. Sometimes it might be a week, 1 to 5 business days, and then bitch, we back in business around this motherfucker, okay? Period, okay? But yeah, I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a beautiful Sunday.